How's everyone? For anyone just tuning in or catching replay, I did some homework. I noticed Tennessee, Kentucky, Bigfoot made a post about bells and had something about showing black goo. I know it's kind of off topic, but yet it's getting to the point. I actually found something about trolls and further information. So I'll give people time to come in here because I got sorry, little shaky. I'm holding my phone. I wasn't ready quite totally for this, but give people a chance to hop on. Hopefully they notice. I just wanted to give some information of things to come, something coming. Really gotta be prepared. Something about the bells ringing. It's very important. It's a certain vibration. It's a certain frequency. But it's not even that. It's about energies. And it's about perspectives. I'm going to roll about perspectives. Perspectives on giants and trolls. Too many labels on too many entities, too many creatures people know nothing about. There needs to draw a line where people need to get their head out of their butts and get their crap and seriously get their crap together and learn actual knowledge. That's the main problem with humanity. Too quick to judge, shoot everything they're scared of, don't ask questions, no discernment whatsoever in anything. So I'm clarifying discernment. We're learning discernment tonight and perspective. Because I did research, and yes, my research was a movie. And it was literally, Troll Hunter and Trolls. The newest troll, it was basically a giant. It wasn't a troll. It wasn't a troll at all. Yeah, see? It was a giant, an ancient giant. What most people are going to realize with that movie, that everything is not what it seems. Oh, you seen that movie, Jason H? Hi! I just wanted to bring on here because I was doing research today. I watched that movie and it was totally not in English either, but I totally understood it still because I remember watching it before. I watched it again. And something about it we need to remember. Something about it coming up, and that's why I need to discuss discernment before everyone acts like idiots. You need to learn discernment because it's going to mean life or death. It's going to mean the difference between evolving and not. It means everything. Discernment is key. If you can't open your perspective to a higher frame of knowledge, then you're going to miss out on so much and not understand. Why do you think things are hidden? Hello, Mighty Righteous. I'm just going around why you really need to have a wide perspective. Because so many things are labeled wrong. So many things are not what you think. Because the first thing humanity does is shoot everything. Because they ain't got no brains. You have to quit. You can't just shoot things. I mean, and that movie tells you, okay, you really need to see it. I think it's on Netflix. Trolls. Not the stupid, great trolls with the colored hair. No, not that. I mean, troll, like actual troll. A movie, not a cartoon. Yes, it's not a cartoon. I'm talking about an actual depicted troll with a tail. It's made of rock. It looks like it's made out of stone. And I actually, when I was doing a soul release, a freedom of a curse, I released them. I let them go. I sent them to Source Creator. I freed them and released them of their rock prison. They were a higher being and were actually extremely smart. Yeah. And he was highly intelligent just because he didn't speak how we do, Doesn't mean they're dumb. It's just perspective changes everything. And you got to realize that when we're brought into a higher expansion of the consciousness, you have to let go of everything you're ever told. You need to be able to discern it yourself. Scotty, hi. Yes, positive perspective. Feel it out, sense it, because that troll was the last of his kind. And I just want to go over everything through that movie. When they got to the end, they realized this troll was hunting specific group of people, and that's because they murdered his entire family. Well, yeah, they murdered his entire family, so he was out for revenge. Same as anybody else, same as anybody. And just because he's this big, huge giant, if someone would have been able to communicate with him instead of just trying to take him out and kill him, they would understand the problem. All he wanted was closure. Yeah, all he wanted was closure and to find out what happened to his family and get revenge. That's what he wanted. Oh, I know. Respected chat. That guy's a real dickhead. There, I hit him. I know, speaking of trolls, there's one in here. Woohoo! I had to say, I just had to share. Thank you for coming in, everybody. I just wanted to share perspectives because there's something coming. And the combination of... I know, you're watching trolls right now in my chat. That's a different kind, though. See? There's a mislabeling of everything. Technically, a troll has multiple meanings. So, see, that's another thing. With discernment. You really got to focus with what's coming. You can't sit there and say, that's a negative person because of this. That's a negative entity because of this. This is negative because of this. Negative, negative, negative. You have to get out of the mind frame that everything is bad. Oh, well, thank you, Mighty. I know I'm trying to ignore the chat and really get into this because I was really, really, I researched it today and so much came and it made me so upset. All the perspectives of, widen your perspective. What you think is good and bad is not always good and bad. And what you think is evil is not necessarily evil. What you think is... You could change your mindset. Get out of evil. Get out of the human... Okay, there we go. Get out of the human conditioning system altogether. Don't let them program you to believe something that's not real. Don't let them fool you with illusions. You got to learn to right here. You have to use your heart. If something is not of a heart space, then it's wrong. But you have to look deeper. You can't... Exactly. Negative perspective limits your understanding. Yes, discernment. Hi, Second Star. Hi. I'm just going through perspective after really, really have an expansion of my own consciousness. I really feel I need to share this for what's coming. Because, with the ships, ETs, it's just getting crazy. And then, see, if it's not in your heart space, you got to really use your analogy. You really got to think about it. Because when I saw that troll movie, Everyone thought, oh, the troll was bad. The troll was bad. But you know what that troll was? That troll wasn't even a troll. It was a giant. It was a specific rock giant that was actually an ancient being, highly intelligent, and in that movie, it even even though it's a movie, it depicted him saving a kid. It did not let that kid die. In that instant, you got to rethink everything and wait a minute. Just have a moment and think about that. It saved a kid. What monster, if that was truly a monster, would just care and just save a kid? Yeah, I know it's a movie, but still, think about it. If there's entities out there that will not harm kids and actually protect them, there are many beings out there that actually protect us that we shit on, treat like garbage, treat other people like crap. And it's all because of lack of discernment. Lack of knowledge makes you ignorant and arrogant to a point of other entities, other beings, other things are happening. Oh, thank you, Mighty. Oh, you hear me just fine? Oh, it must be here. See, I just went ahead and went live because I had all this information in my head and I wanted to share it with her. I got some wise ass though. Think he's funny. Quit shaking my phone, turd. Oh yeah, I got dragons. I talk to them. I communicate to them. They keep moving my phone. See, my perspective is way out there because of I'm a Pisces, paranormal, everything. My entire life has been paranormal everything. So I just want to prepare you for things coming because there seems to be a lack of discernment, too many people freaking out. Don't get caught up in the fear. Figure things out yourself. There's so much fear porn going on. There's so much fear this, fear that. Even people, there's this lady, I appreciate her perspective, but at the same time, you got to let the fear go. You got to calm down and just speak your truth. Relax. Don't get freaked out and on a tangent about something completely else when you're trying to talk about certain things, because then you misunderstand. People will misunderstand you so many times. Are you even listening, or are you just going to keep freaking out yourself? Freak out about what and what? Fear about what? I'm talking about perspectives, understanding, knowledge of everything around you. Oh, D, you got some crazy stuff going on. What in the heck? I had to readjust. My knee was getting sore. But, yeah, in general, about everything. A double fist devices, D. Yeah, that's all I could say. Yeah, everything, because there's increase of drones, increase of ET, paranormal, increase, a whole bunch of increase in everything that we never even thought to talk about. Scared of, I don't know. I really don't understand why they're scared. It's like, I'm not scared of any of it. I'm sitting there, and that's why I wanted to talk about it. Because when I was getting at it, that movie, that troll was actually a giant. I've worked with them on a spiritual basis. I actually freed some, and there's so much lack of discernment and so much lack of knowledge. You can't sit there and just deny certain things don't exist. You can, but it's going to be there regardless, I guess. That's what I'm getting at. And yeah, the drones, for example, those are government. And this is for entertainment purposes only. I'm going to say that so YouTube don't just give me the boot. But, yeah, all those drones, Drones can be of various types. You have drones from motherships, you have drones from. There's drones surrounding everything and everywhere. Perspective has killed too many civilizations through history. Yeah, exactly. And when you finally start seeing these monsters, I mean, they're coming, but some may not be monsters. Discernment, and see, I honestly think that's why they don't show themselves, is because of our lack of understanding, our lack of knowledge. There has to be more of us out there that actually brave into the deep. I go into the darkness. I find things like I work with dragons. I know people think I'm crazy, but you know what? I don't really care what they think. I know they're there. I know they exist. I mean, I have one like up over here. What I have one sitting right here that protects me, protects my heart chakra. I have one that protects me and helps me keep grounded. Oh, actually, I have seen my dragons. I can get pictures of them. They show up in pictures as like misty forms. You could just barely start getting, and some of them are showing themselves really well. And I think it's all your yes, grounding. And a lot of it is grounding too, and I think that's where all this high energy coming in with all these solar flares, you got to ground yourself more. And people talk about abductions and targeting. I mean, there's a whole bunch of stuff going on. And well, I can't show it on stream. I don't have my pictures. My pictures are on my phone and I'm going live. I have to figure out how to do that yet. But anywho, as I was getting that, and I'm getting off track. See, I gotta keep on track. But that's what I'm getting at with that troll movie, because that troll was the last of its kind. They woke it up out of nowhere. They blew the crap out of a mountain, and it was where it was living. And don't expect it to rage and get pissed off, because humans are stupid. But what I was getting at is he was the last of his kind. A human had murdered his entire family, and he was seeking revenge and out to destroy that person. But and he's a extremely he's large, he's huge, he don't know the damage he's doing. He's been sleeping for such a long time. If he had a person there that could communicate with him and help him understand what's going on and help him, he probably wouldn't have did what he did. So I mean, that's what I'm saying. Everyone always wants to shoot things and ask later, instead of figuring out what's wrong with this being, what's wrong with this, what's wrong. Figure it out. Use discernment. Learn from things. Don't just instantly dismiss something. Oh, okay. See, you're throwing me off. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to get to a point, and see, I'm channeling in so much energy and so much information. It's hard to keep it focused, because everything wants to add their own perspective. And I have all these beings. I even communicate through a dragon with an actual giant as well. Now, there's alternate ways of. Most cryptids can't be seen by our technology. Yeah, well, and the reason I'm thinking I'm being made aware of this is because maybe me personally, I'm gonna start seeing it myself or notice things, because I'm in that certain frequency where I can reach. Because we're multidimensional. Some of us are in multiple dimensions all the time, whether you're awake to it, aware of it or not. I mean, that's up to you, but. I think with this, there seems to be like a split. The lower frequency seems to be like, I don't know. They say Earth is splitting. Not meaning like literally in half. I think it's more like perspectives are changing. Like consciousness is splitting. like the lower realm people are gonna sit in their realm and the rest rise above. Some type of ascension thing. I think it's more of an ascension into dimensions, really. Your mind is like ascending higher into certain dimensions where you can do more. Your physical body will tune in and bring in higher energies and be able to tune itself into more things and more stuff coming in. And yep, I'm channeling something right now. The frequency in my tone is changing. And yeah, most cryptids don't attack. It's just that they teach you to be afraid of everything when instead don't be afraid. It's the opposite. The more afraid, the more things attack you. The less afraid, the more things respect you. The more beings will respect you for your fearlessness and actually assist you. Yep. Some beings will actually assist you when you're in trouble, even if you don't see them. They're there, they'll help you in some form. And it's just, there seems to be like a increase in creating chaos. Though it's like the more the light awakens, the more the dark pushes back. Insist in what? Whatever you need assistance in. If you're having, you got to learn to ask your guides for help. You have protection. You have higher frequency being protection all the time. Every individual has protection. And right now, some of us that do higher frequency things have a higher protection around them all the time. Because we're bringing in a lot of information, trying to share it out. Trying to help as many as we can. How they have assisted me? Oh, they've... You can't see stars with a microscope. I know, honestly, I think most of them out there, all those lights are drones. Drones and satellites. I highly doubt majority of those are stars anymore. I really don't think we have stars up there, but that's just my personal perspective. I think it's stuff to keep us in check. Giant trolls, yes. Giant trolls and giants in the same. Oh, since I don't know if you've been watching or not, but I was going about that troll movie. I've actually in the physical, spiritual. I've dealt with them. I helped release them and return them back to source, because they were actually seraphim that originally came to Earth trying to help, and they became cursed to the earth or something. But they were still trying to help humanity through a lot. They leave that part out. They leave about hi. My cat says hello. Are you trying to help? This is Adam. Hi, buddy. Nope. And headbutting the phone too. Hey. We're trying to do a live here, quick. Interrupter. Are you assisting? Okay. There we go. Here's our assistance. Our assistants. I just wanted to get, talking about Trolls are of the Fae, yes. And I think they're getting trolls mixed up with giants. There's the original giants that are rock giants that people started calling trolls. And, and that's another thing that I was trying to get at is try not to use labels. Try to figure it out yourself. That's what I did. That movie was called A Troll, but it wasn't a troll. And I think what made it have certain attributes of the troll is because it was cursed. It was a cursed giant, a cursed rock giant. Magic weavers. Cool. Thanks for the added extra info. Yeah, not all are bad, and that he was just trying to mind his own business in that movie. And at the end, they tried showing it mercy, but then it was too late. The sun took it out anyway. See, in the end, they were actually trying to help it and let it go, and the sun took it out anyway. I mean, see, I mean, and even what you thought was bad saved a kid. I mean, for something that saves a kid, that doesn't mean that it's all bad. You can't just, there's a fine line between good and bad. I try to keep a neutral perspective and learn through the energies and learn through, and a lot of it, the learning through the energies and discernment is a lot of telepathic too. Well, because I have such knowledge of the giants, I haven't gone far enough into that. I appreciate it, Matt. Thanks. And I really should, because it's all part of my it's part of my DNA actually. See, that's what a lot of us don't understand is some of us are actually have DNA that connects us to those realms. And I actually have like a giant, because of my red hair, there's like a connection there, the seraphim connection, because some giants are actually have like fragmented seraphim. Can you believe that? I just recently learned that too. I'm just like, oh, that's cool. And that's why they were so highly intelligent and actually really, really impressive. And the ones that went bad turned cannibalism was because of a curse. They were cursed. And they weren't always like that. And that's another thing a lot don't understand is when uh, so much of our lineage was cursed. And that's what a lot of us are doing right now is lifting those curses and removing all that, freeing up the ancestor lines. And that's what I did when I helped those rock giants in Tennessee. I did a special trip and did a sword ceremony for those that are new to the channel and just new here and don't know that. Yeah, I went on a spiritual journey to Tennessee. Well, physically too. Tennessee, Kentucky Bigfoot, Jim and his son Matt. Matt has gifts like I can and telepathically connect to Bigfoot the and a giant. Yeah, ancestral curses, yeah. And a lot of us have been lifting those. And I think that's what a lot of this chaos is creating as well. You're releasing all that, which in a sense the earth goes through like an upheaval because now it's lost a lot of that dense energy. Oh, thanks. Oh, the inbreeding. Oh, yeah, there's that too. I didn't think about that. But yeah, a lot of it was curses too. Well, I suppose maybe that's what they called a curse. Maybe some of that they considered a curse as well. See, that's another thing. A curse can mean a variety of things as well. There's so much information out there, so much details that we are left out, so much lack of knowledge, and it's amazing we got as far as we have so far. To be honest, and I'm sure Matt will agree. That's why we get ourselves taken out a lot, probably. There's definitely extra help. I part of my ancestors is actually from part of another universe. I've been able to connect to a being from a totally different universe. That's pretty cool. They're actually trying to help the ascension of us right now. That's why everything's talking about, everyone's, not everyone, but a lot of people have been starting to talk more and more about it as well. And Adam's up there sending love. Hi. He's got his arm wrapped around me. Well, I'm trying to keep me grounded. Are you helping? Thank you. He's like, I gotta hang on. I know I'm getting kitty hugs. Hi. But yeah, well, I just wanted to, share all that info out there, and I just want hopefully more people see this, and I try to get this share, please share it out. And the donations if anyone wanted a personal card reading, but I was trying to leave out the donations honestly at this point because it's getting kind of late. I gotta get my kid to school yet. I just wanted to come on here and talk about the giants a little bit and the trolls and something coming. And Black Dragon, I don't think he has my channel. Black Dragon was actually really into telling me about it too. It's gonna get really, 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 really dark before it is light, which is I feel energetically going. We've been going through a lot of that recently, really heavy. And they always try to say it's astrology part of retrograde and a part of a bunch of things, and I kind of follow that stuff, but I just focus more on what I'm sensing and from my perspective. So I've been trying to add a little information from everything because I think if you limit yourself too much, you don't get the picture. Because I think a little bit of everything is like a building block to show you more and more and glimpses into what you need to know. It gets complicated because there's so much out there that we don't know. And to be naive to think we're totally by ourselves is just crazy. We're definitely a mix of all these races. All the DNA, our DNA is just a mix of all the different ETs. And I really feel like the ETs are actually us. I think they're ancestors of us that just got too high in dimensions, too far out, too out there, and lost their connection to the earth. And some of them went too much into their technology and they got disconnected, and that's what it is. So in a sense, it is like different forms of us, different variations, different evolutionary forms. And now not all of them, but a lot of them are trying to actually salvage, I think, their lineage and actually trying to save their races. And to say this is how it is, that is silly. I know it is. It's goofy to think that, I mean, if you think about it, maybe they're future us or even us now from multiple timelines, multiple dimensions, multiple different universes, multiple different everything. I mean, it's expansive. I mean, it goes way out further than just right here. And so many people keep going further out and further out when you actually should be going in. All your information is right here at your heart center. And the higher in vibes you get, the higher in vibrations you get, the more you let go, the more you expand your own knowledge. That's how it goes. The mind expansion. Letting shit go and trying to open up research into things from within as well. I don't know, for me it's like certain pictures will unlock things. I'll put my hand to it and it'll like unlock something different, something new, a lot like a different perspective. I might wake you up yet. You better watch out. That's my gift. I'm so high in frequency, I might pull you into what I do. Because right now I got my dragon scouting around. They check everybody out. Scotty they love to hang out with Scotty because he always has gummies. I have a feeling you're out right now. I think Scotty's out. Are you out of gummies, Scotty? Because they seem to be holding the space right here. Oh, thanks. I love everybody in chat, man. Even if you're new, I love everybody. Oh no, dragons! They must be too. They must be in hibernation mode, or I fed them really good. Peach, you'll grab a peach ring for him. Uh oh. You hear that? Peach ring. Oh, you're looking out for that one, huh? Well, even the dragons are batting down the hatches. It's negative 19 out with the wind chill. It's like 2 degrees out. They must not feel very feisty to go run about. You got the wind storm. Ice cold out there. I went out there briefly, like earlier, before it got too cold. And got a bunch of shopping in for goodies. We got this fancy root beer. Believe it or not, this root beer was from Aldi's. I couldn't believe it was actually halfway decent. No, now they're grumpy. I touched it and it's empty. Yeah, it's empty. I drank it all. You wrap around me any further and I'm gonna be wearing you. You calm down. Huh? Get his paws right here. Hold me hostage, are you? There's Goofy Cat. You're funny. Must be preparing for something big incoming, huh? Oh, you have to herd crackheads. Have fun with that. It's entertaining, I bet. But after a while, kind of annoying, though. I know. I would think it'd be for good entertainment. And actually, from them, you never know. You might run into interesting things with those guys. They see things they see things too that normal humans don't. Because they're jacked. And before I was. Yeah, have a good one. Thanks for hopping in. Is Dee still here? Was she able to get her stuff figured out? Well, I was hoping she was here to hear all this, but I had good focus and then it just went out the window. I was really onto that because when I was reading that movie, it got real emotional for me because I just felt bad for. I actually felt bad for the troll. I mean, because of what I'm learning through the dragons, what I'm learning through all these other um higher beings that channel through once in a while, the angelics, the archangels, and um yeah, and George the Giant. If anybody wants to look into that too, they can. That'd be cool. I know I probably should do it. That's probably my mission. I'm supposed to, since now he's my connection, and that's he was sitting here watching me or watching with me while I was watching that. So that's probably why I was emotional. It probably made him emotional watching that because his whole family was destroyed. I mean, beings have families too. That's what a lot of people don't understand. Yeah, George the Giant. He's a red-headed giant. He was telling me about some of them wear crowns, golden crowns. He doesn't wear one. And I'm like, well, you think about it, maybe the golden crown might mean something. I don't know. To me, it seems like maybe a control device. I'm starting to be weary of things, let spiritual have a significant meaning other than what we see it as. You got to get past that human conditioning system to see further into the truth of what reality really is, which reality is really, really twisted, and it's a lot more out there than you think. Of course, my reality may not be your reality either. Realities must be different for each person, and I'm trying to share and reach out and share mine with everybody. Are you gonna come say hi? You there? Hold on. You wanna come say hi? See? This one? This one says hello. You sit in my hand. Just a little one. Not sure if anyone can see energy, but there's like a little baby dragon here. Sometimes when they sit here, they move my fingers on me. And I can feel the energies as like an energetic. I stop, boob, crazy cat. He's still hanging on. Ah, he's laughing at you. See, him and the cat go at it. I know. Break free of blinders, man. Definitely. Man, I'm holding him right just above the camera. No, if you can see him, Scotty, he's your buddy. It might be one of the new guys, though. Is it a new one? Oh, it's a new one. I might have visitors from other people, too. So when I connect and hook up to other people, sometimes they have dragons around them they aren't aware of, and then they come follow me. They hop through the phone. I guess the phone is a portal. Yep, phone's a portal. That's probably why we should have... Oh, you're not feeling his energies? Or maybe he's being shy. It is a new guy. No, he does have kind of a different energy. He's not like a typical dragon. He's a little different. Trying to figure out which one he is. You a Mexican dragon? He's a Mexican dragon. Now maybe that's why I have tortillas and salsa. Yep. See, and that's funny. The little... Yeah, he's holding back. Oh, yep. That's why I have tortillas, salsa, cheese, cilantro. They love cilantro, I noticed, in a lot of their stuff. Can you settle down? Jeez, we're having a go at territory. You want to see the new guy? No? You don't want him? The cats always have a go. A territorial thing. They drive me nuts. Okay, there you go. Here, hold on. Let me unhook. There. You're ruining my life, you goofball. There. Say hello. Are they picking on you and bothering you? They're probably sitting on him. I know. Are they sitting on you, kitty? There. Rough camera day. It's one of those days. Everyone's fighting for attention now. No, don't get up at him. You're right. They're all like, nope, stay put. They're probably all sitting on him. You guys all sitting on him? Yep. Oh, and there's a warning that there's a Brian Knight that I watched too. Sometimes he gets a little over excited, but he has good information too. There's all sorts of places I go to for other information. You don't limit yourself. Broaden your minds. Find random places. Always expand knowledge one way or another. Ooh, there you are, Dee. Did you even get any of my information that I was talking about? Or did you miss a lot? I guess I've been on almost an hour. I was trying to keep it short. We don't know how to keep it short. I'm trying to keep my critters in check. Everybody's fighting over attention. Yep. What did you do, Scotty? Did you get him upset? Oh, they said, yep. They're mad at you. What did you do? Did you give him the boot? Well, you can't be freeloaders. You gotta do some work. Were they freeloading over there, Scotty? Oh, you roughed them up the other night. Oh, they're good then. They're good for a while. What? Now you can't hear me again? Your device has all gone wonky. Oh, they're always welcome? Oh, see, you can go over there, you big goofballs. Maybe they just feel like... Maybe they just don't want to because of the cold weather. Hey, the weather's probably nicer over there. Oh, I have chicken. Well, nice try, Dee. Maybe she's got to sage out her devices. Oh, yep, sage out your devices. You might have to clear some gremlins out of there. Because I did that the other day. I cleaned all my stuff out, and I got this too, it's a Faraday bag. I'd put my phone in there. Yeah, so you gotta sage your devices too, because energy travels through your phone. It's a portal. So maybe you gotta remove a bunch of connections and clear a bunch out. Because I did that. I did that this morning and yesterday. I did a cord cutting. You sold your phone. Actually, I could. I got it sitting over there. I could put you in my thing of salt to insult you as well. Well, now your buddy's been sitting in chat a while. You but feel better? Yep. You riced your phone, Jason? So did anybody want any questions? Well, because I know I should have went into the Giants further. I got to do more research on that too. But not all are bad. Not all are what you think, and I think that goes to show that there's going to be a lot more entities we don't understand showing their faces more often. I don't know, like a glitch. I think the more the Matrix starts falling apart, the more the more we might see more. Your phone don't go in the toilet, Jason. Unless you were saying it was a piece of a piece of crap. I was a. Not used. That's why you don't text in toilet. or you got to remember to take your phone out of your pocket too, because sometimes you got to pull your britches down. The phone slides right out of your pocket on the floor. If you're too close to the toilet, it'd probably go right in too. I've almost had that happen a couple of times. You guys are slow texters too. Interaction. What questions? Any questions? I'm about to wrap it up then. I'm just going on and on. I gotta do some. I hit the peak and then now I'm starting to get tired. Unless my phone is like glitchy and the chat's slowing down. I think I might finish my juice. Oh, and I noticed my stuff works a lot better when I drink a lot more water. They weren't kidding about that. Because literally after I drank a whole glass of water, I started I started seeing a lot more with my third eye, and more stuff came clear, and I could focus and see like little energy waves of the dragons. I can watch them. I can kind of track them once in a while and notice when they're flying past me. But that's serious though. About a lot more water helps your energy flow and helps your energy circulate better, and everything is like energy. Let me see. Let me get this. Hold on. I was gonna share this quick. Come on. Scoot. I'm trying to scoot it just enough so I could reach without knocking something over. Aha. Here we go. B1. A B complex with at least B1, which is basically thiamine. And see, the only time you get thiamine is when you're eating steak. Because thiamine is in steak. It's like a mineral specifically. And so most people are very, very low on this all the time, especially vegans, and you need this. This helps support your nervous system and converts food into cellular energy. Everything is energy. And you need that nervous system because the more energy, like when we channel energy directly through our body, I need that because if I don't, I'll start feeling the tingle in my fingers, and that's because there's too much energy going through my hands, and I have to do something to release that energy because it starts making my hands hurt, and it's also because it's damaging like the nerves in my fingers. So if you take that, it helps repair and make it so that don't happen as frequently. Hopefully not at all. Not at all? Yeah. It should. I keep taking that every day. It should lessen, and then it shouldn't happen anymore at all. Then I'll be able to channel even higher amounts of energy without problem. See, the more energy intake, the more your physical form changes too. And that's what a lot of people don't understand. I mean, because you have to compensate. You basically are superhuman. You have to be able to compensate all that energy into your physical form. So your physical form is forced into a change. So in the sense, and we were to bring it up fear earlier. They want us to be afraid of everything. Yeah, transmute into what the energy into what your body needs. See, that's what I needed more of that so I could do that more efficiently. I wasn't doing that very effectively because, well, and I had to work on my chakras and I had to unblock all my chakras again and clear them all out. That's a whole nother story. If anyone's not familiar with the chakra system, you really should get on it because it is definitely a thing. It helps you transmute all your energies a lot easier. And it helps heal and clear your system out. And you could transmute all that poison a lot better, all that crap we eat. And literally, they're good for your physical needs. Yeah, the chakra system is good for the physical. Because if you're, I think it's your see, don't quote me. I gotta look this up. Because, see, I just naturally just fix it all and heal it myself. I don't like go deep into detail to help people, but I should because I can energetically sensitive to everything. I could explain what it's energetically doing just for more knowledge and understanding for those that don't know what it does, because not everyone is sensitive to energy yet until you get your chakra system turned on a lot better. And it might even just be a gift I have through my empathic stuff anyway, so but I'm pretty sure the more you unlock, others will start being more sensitive, though, too. Yeah. See, I'm trying to look into someone else's perspective when I'm talking about that, because mine may be different from other people. Oh, Oh, that's fancy. I gotta remember to keep my chakra, my digestive system rolling, cause that stops me up. I have to keep that going. I only eat once a day anyway, cause I'm already transmuting enough of it into proper energy. But I still sometimes gotta clear it all out more of dense energy. That's what these guys are for, but sometimes they don't do their job. What? Sometimes you don't. Sometimes you're a lazy butt. I'm talking about Junior in particular. the troublemaker. He thinks he can do it. He's like, it's so easy. Why do I gotta worry about it? See? Because it'd be nice if you'd assist me more, turkey. He's back talking. Yeah, bedtime? No, time, yep. The dragons are saying they're trying to put me to sleep. They said it's bedtime. Well, thanks for stopping by, everybody. I'm gonna have to get going. Oh, and I wore a dragon shirt today, even. It's a blue one. What kind of blue and red? Everyone's zonking, and then Adam's sleeping. He done rolling about and sleeping now, huh? Well, my metabolism is super slow. That's why I only eat once a day. I absorb just enough energy that I don't need it. I have enough energy all day. I need just enough for the basic nutrients to keep me rolling. Oh, that's what the vitamin supplements are for, because no matter what I eat and how much I eat, yeah, you're never going to get enough of those vitamins that you need to keep your system rolling. Between the poisoning and the changing of her food constantly, everyone promoting this diet and that diet. I say piss on diets. You eat what works for you. And that's how you do it too. You get sensitive to what your body needs. You pay attention, you focus. If you eat too much of something and it don't agree with you, well then you don't need something in it. You forget vitamins. Oh, well, see, vitamins lately has been a essential key point in a lot of healing. Because I can bring in a ton of energy and I can hold it, but I still have to repair my physical a little better. Yep. Night, everybody. We're gonna call it out. I'll go over all that tomorrow, or if I feel up to it. I gotta do stuff with my kid though, so maybe not. We'll see. We'll see if these energies kick our butts. Of course, it's super cold outside. I wanted to finish my shopping tomorrow, but I'm probably gonna wait and do that Friday. I gotta gauge in between the days when it's super cold. I don't feel like going out when it's super cold. Of course, I don't think anybody does, so now I gotta space out when I go stock up on rations. You almost have to when it's super cold out. It's not really safe, honestly, to drive unless you absolutely have to when it's this cold out. Sometimes they even call school off, so if it's still this cold in the morning, they might even have a 2-hour delay until it warms up. Sometimes they do that. Well, you guys have a good night. Anyone check on the replay? Good night. Love you. Love you all. Love a night. Let's not.